What's going on, guys? This is Dave with Bolts and Beards, back with another video. I was going to film this outside, but as you can see, it's kind of been raining all morning, and I don't want to get it muddy and get muddy myself, so we're going to do it inside my storage building here. This is my 2014 SSR 125 TR. It's got the small wheels. A little background on how I got this. I paid $100 for it from one of my buddies that I work with. I guess he just got tired of it. I don't know. It's in really bad shape. It does run, which I'm not going to start it in here. I'll let y'all hear it in another video, but it does run. It just needs a lot of parts. We're going to kind of put the OBS, I can't talk today. We're going to put the OBS project on hold for a little bit. Parts are getting kind of hard to order. LMC has some parts that I need that I can order right now. So we're going to do a different project. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you everything that's wrong with it, what I'm going to do to it, just kind of go over the plans. I've got some parts in that I cannot put on yet because I'm waiting on other parts. But I do have quite a few parts coming in for this thing. We'll start from the rear and work our way towards the front. Right now, as far as I know, this tire is shot. The rim is shot, as you can see. It's missing spokes. I'm gonna get a new tire, new rim. I might just go ahead and upgrade the rotor as well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get all new brake components in the rear. The shock for sure is blown out. That shock is trash. The forks, I'll get to that in a minute. But suspension on this thing is trash. The subframe is bent a little bit. I don't know what happened here. The kid that had it before my buddy did not take care of this bike at all. He ran it into the ground, didn't care. I guess it was blue at one time, and he went ahead and just spray painted it black, which I had the side fairings on it. The other plastics down there were on the rear, along with all this duct tape. Trash. All this duct tape was wrapped around the seat, which is right here. And I guess that's what was holding the seat on, because the plastics in the rear was not there anymore. So I got plastics coming in. I guess the guy that owned it before, you can see in there, he took the silencer out. So this thing is stupid loud, which I do not like, because I live in a duplex right now and I ride in this field that's right behind my storage building, which I'll show you that in another video. But I do not want my neighbors, you know, getting irritated because I'm out there, which I've gone around and asked a couple of them, like, can you hear this in there? And they're like, no, it's one of my neighbors. They're one of my favorites. They're like, it's not as loud as your truck. He's like, your truck's way louder. I can hear your truck more than I can hear that pit bike. And I was like, all right, fair enough. The rear subframe, I got a new one right here. I bought this from Brad at East Central Sports. I got a hold of him, and he's a really nice guy. He hooked me up with it. I'm gonna be ordering other parts from him that I cannot get elsewhere, or I just want to order some stuff from him. So shout out to him. I'll put a link in the description for his website to where you can get parts for your SSR. He can get parts for a lot of bikes. I don't know what all he can get. I just know I talked to him about this pit bike, and he said he can get all sorts of parts. He had two of the rear subframes in stock, and then one of them was already gone. And then I hit him up a week later and told him I'll take that one, and he got it out to me in like 3-4 days. Like, it was super fast. That's what we're looking at for the rear. Turn it with one hand here. The roller, I already bought this roller. I bought it on eBay. It was like $5. I was just test fitting it. It was missing the roller and the flange bolt and washer. The washer and the bolt I went and got from Ace store here in town. It was like maybe not even $1. I think it came up to like 77 cents for the washer and the flange bolt. So I got that. I'm just putting it on to test fit it and see if it works and fits right. Everything on here is gonna come off. Take everything off the frame. I'm just gonna make sure that subframe fits right and kind of look and see where I'm at. And then I'm gonna strip the whole bike down and we're gonna paint the frame, the rear subframe, the swing arm, and I don't know about the forks. I think I might get some new forks in the front. Have not decided on that yet. I need a stator cover. It was missing that when I got it. I got a chain coming in the mail. I'm gonna go ahead and do a top end build on it. I'm gonna get into the motor once I tear the frame down and look at it and see if I need to go elsewhere with it. There are 2 different kinds of carburetors you can get for it. This, I don't know if it's an actual Mikuni. It is a Mikuni, it says it, but I don't know if it's the actual one or if it's a knockoff. But I'm gonna go the Nibby route and get the Nibby, I think it's the 26. I had it in my Amazon cart. It's the one that you do not have to have a different intake pipe. All you gotta do, it comes flanged. They have a flange one and one that you have to get their custom intake pipe if you want to connect it. I'm going with the flange version, which they sold out, so I'm kind of keeping an eye out and on the lookout for it. Carburetor is trash. It's missed this little nipple down here. It's gone. This carburetor's just, it's not worth a crap. I don't know if it's the knockoff or what. I know he ran it into the ground pretty much. So I don't know what all he has done to the carburetor, but I just want to go ahead and just trash it and just start new. I'm gonna get a new peg bar. It does not have the kickstand, as you can see, so I'm gonna get a new peg bar, pegs, get the one with the kickstand, get a new clutch. Let's see. This brake lever was bent way underneath here. You could hardly put your foot on it. I'm gonna get a new one of those, get a new kickstart. I mean, it has, I think it has decent compression, honestly. So, but it smokes quite a bit when I start it up. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just either get a new motor or rebuild that motor. We'll see what happens. The tank's in pretty decent shape. So I'm gonna keep the tank. See where we're at. New exhaust. Like, you can even tell, like right there, this exhaust is not even bolted all the way up to the motor itself. Don't ask me why, I do not know. Like, guys, if you're gonna sit here and like own something, own it and do it right. Don't sit there and do half-ass stuff to any project. Like, it just shows who you are as a person. Like, if you cannot go and get bolts, like I'm telling you right now, like this has so many different size bolts, because this kid, whoever owned it before, I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, but like, they're inexpensive. Go to the hardware store, get you a bolt, like get what needs to go on your project. Do not sit there and just go out and buy or go find a bolt somewhere unless you know for sure it's a decent size bolt and it kind of matches. Like, I'm just picky about it. I don't like it when people like try to fix things and just try to rig it to where it works for them, you know. Because I had the same problem with my OBS, and I don't want to have the same problem with this, because the OBS was a pain to figure out what was all wrong with it, which I got it worked out now. I'm just waiting on parts. So that's my little rant. I'm sorry for ranting. I'm not trying to be, you know, rude to the people that do this. I'm just saying, like, you can kind of go ahead and do what you need to get done and find the parts that you need for your stuff. Like, bolts are inexpensive, nuts, screws, whatever, they're all inexpensive. You can find out what they are. Like I said, back on topic, the plastics, I got those coming in. These go on a regular SSR 125, and like, I'm new to the pit bike world. This bike I thought was just a regular SSR 125. It is not. It's the TR model with the small wheels. And the reason I know that is because I'm on it's a SSR pit bike group on Facebook, And I put on there, like, I asked the question, why these plastics over here do not fit this bike. And one of the members on there sat there and he pointed it out. He's like, well, first of all, your rear subframe is on there. It's a TR model. He's like, those plastics are for a Honda, CRF Honda 50, but they do fit an SSR 125. They do not fit the TR model. And he also pointed out that this is bent up so much that he said any plastics you buy will not fit on it. So that's why I went ahead and just ordered a new rear subframe over there. So I have those. If anybody wants to buy them, I'm going to put them on Facebook. I'm not going to bother sending them back. They're not scratched. They haven't even been, like, I couldn't even put them on to ride, so they haven't even been on the bike and rode with. They're just brand new, just sitting over there. I got new grips. I got a new handlebar on the way. I got a new pro taper pad. I'm going to go ahead and get the levers fixed, change them out, change this one out as well. This needs to be bent back to its normal state. Down here, the front brakes do not work at all. And it's because right there, oh, let me get in frame. Right there, you can see a crack. So that brake, the front brakes do not work at all. The rear brakes work pretty good. The front ones are non-existent. This tire holds air really well, but if I'm going to replace the rear tire, I might as well replace the front one too. And I think I'm going to replace the front rim as well. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that's going on with this bike in a nutshell. I mean, that's everything. I got most of the parts coming in. I got a pro taper bar. It's a 7/8, the SE model, which fits a CRF 50. I have a pro taper chain coming in. I have the plastics coming in. I think next video is probably going to be me stripping everything off after I fit the rear subframe, make sure it lines up, everything's good on it. It's going to be stripping everything down. Like, nothing's going to be on the bike frame. I'm going to go through and show y'all how to sand it, paint it, clear coat it, and then we're going to reinstall everything. I haven't decided on the motor. I kind of want to paint the motor because I really haven't seen like a lot of people with their cases painted. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. That all depends on if I'm keeping that motor or if I'm just going to buy a new 125. I may go with a Piranha 140 to put on this. I do want to do the big wheel conversion, which is 14 in the rear, 17 in the front. The rear will handle it because I have tons of room, as you can see right there. I have so much room to play with wheel size. But I was talking with Brad, and he said that the forks in the front for the big wheel version are not the same. So that's going to depend on if I can get a decent deal on forks. If I can find somebody that has like forks for one that they're not using at all for the big wheel version, I can see, you know, about trying to cop those. And if I can, then that's what we'll go with. I'll keep an eye out on, you know, I've been looking on Craigslist and Facebook and, you know, all my resources that I can find to see if anybody has anything. But that's pretty much what the plan is for this bike right now. The exhaust, I haven't decided yet. I really wanted to get a pro circuit, but I'm also kind of, I don't know if I'm keeping this bike. The plan is I'm going to get a CRF 125, so this is just something I'm kind of messing with, but I do want a CRF 125. I rode my buddy, one of my best friends, he brought his 250. He has a Kawasaki 250 he brought over, and that thing's a beast. And right now, I don't think that's the bike I need for me right now. I think I need a little time to get adjusted. I'm going to fix this up, may run it a little bit and ride it, I'm gonna make sure and keep it clean because it's probably gonna be a giveaway bike later on in the future. So if y'all want to sit there and see more videos on this bike and see what other plans are, like I said, the OBS is on hold right now, so there will be probably hardly any videos on the OBS. So everything you're going to see is going to be on this. And if I have some other content I can come up with or, you know, work on, then I'll show that in the videos as well. But yeah, this is what we got going with now. I'm just waiting on parts. The wheels will be on there for a little while. This one is crap. I'm thinking about going the tennis ball route. Like, I don't even think this tire is bad. I just know that the rim is trash. So I don't know if it's the tire that's bad too, or it's just the rim is trash because it can't hold air. Which I don't even know, like, somebody comment down below if these wheels are supposed to have tubes in the rear. Because I've seen people talk about tennis balls. They put tennis balls in the rear tires and they don't worry about a tube because a lot of them say they blow the tube in the rear. So I'm guessing it's supposed to have a rear tube. I don't know. I don't know anything about these bikes. I've been in forums. I've been searching on the internet, kind of reading up, learning about them. So I'm starting to learn a lot of things about these bikes. Right now, I'm new to it. So if I ask stupid questions, please don't roast me in the comments. But anyways, guys, this is what I have. This is the plan. This is the future for the channel right now. So if you want to see more on this build, go ahead and subscribe. You don't have to. I'm not going to throw this up here all the time because I feel like that's something that's been ran in the ground. Like, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, I'm okay with that too. But if you want to stick around and see more videos, just keep following the channel. And I'll be putting probably a video. I might put 2 out a week. Right now I work a lot of hours, so I don't know if I will be able to, but that's what we got going on. I'm gonna quit rambling on, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one where I show you the rear subframe installed, and then I'll probably just start that video off with me taking everything off the frame and just leaving it like that. So until next time, much love to y'all guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.